Hi, it's Brian from Fruit Power. I am here with Josh Tiska. Josh paid a visit to Arnold's Way community, and he's been staying at Arnold's house the past several days, volunteering. And Josh has a very interesting raw food story. We were talking just a bit the other day. Josh, I was wondering if you could tell me how it all began for you, your dietary change.
Okay, well, I was in college between 2002 and 2007, and in 2003 I was living with some vegans. I was eating a standard diet for a college student, you know, lots of beer and wings and pizza and oily pasta and stuff like that, and I noticed that when I was eating with my vegan friends, I felt a lot better, and that sort of, you know, planted the seed of veganism in my mind, and I thought about it a lot, and I kind of knew that it was the right thing to do, but it took me like 10 years to actually try to become vegan.
Okay, wow. So at what point did raw food come along to all this?
In 2011, I had excuse me. Before that, I had kind of like experimented with vegetarianism and lost some weight that way. I was 255 for a long time, and then I started trying to trend towards a healthier diet and exercise more. I dropped down to like 220, and then became vegetarian for 6 to 8 months, and I made, you know, outstanding gains, or losses, I guess. From there, I went from about 220 to 193 in a very short time with minimal exercise.
Wow.
And then I gained the weight back again by going to New Orleans, and I started eating a bunch of oily cooked food again, and lots of meat. Came back home, eventually found raw foods because I met a girl who introduced me to 80-10-10.
Yes.
That was 2011, and that was when my real journey started.
Okay. Were you one of those people who read 80-10-10 almost overnight and just kind of hit the ground running, or was it more of a transition for you?
Yes and no, because I did read 80-10-10 really fast. It was sort of like my New Year's resolution. I started eating a whole lot of raw foods, but I didn't really have a good concept of it. So I started eating like a high fruit, high raw diet, and after reading 80-10-10, I read the China Study, Eat to Live by Dr. Joel Fuhrman, the Engine 2 Diet by Rip Esselstyn, and some other, you know, vegan, vegetarian books. And once I had that sort of like high carb, low fat, low sodium cooked food regime, I was able to stick to the raw foods more.
Gotcha. I was wondering what an average day of eating for you is like. I know a lot of people have staple foods of either mangoes, dates, bananas. What do you...
I eat a lot of bananas, you know, usually between 10 and 20 bananas a day. I've eaten more than that. It depends on my, you know, level of activity.
You said up to 45, is that right?
45 in one day, and that was sort of just to see, and I also had a lot of ripe bananas that needed to be used. I had lots of frozen ones in stock and a bunch that were, you know, about to go bad, so okay. I wanted to give it a shot.
Yes.
So bananas, I really like romaine. I eat a lot of romaine. And oranges, when I can get them, they're my favorite. I feel the best when I'm eating a lot of citrus.
A lot of people say that. I feel the same way with oranges as well, especially for breakfast. And you're actually on your way to Florida, and you're telling me about some great deals on
That's correct.
On oranges now.
I'm going to Florida, and there's an orange grove that's going to be nearby the house that I'm staying at, and it's something like $20 for a bushel, I guess, which is like 50 pounds. That's the word that I heard anyway, so I'm excited.
Sounds excellent.
Yeah.
And Josh, you have a YouTube channel. Why don't you tell...
Yeah, that's correct. My YouTube channel is, or you can look it up by looking up my name, Josh Tiska, Tiska, and I've got 6 or 7 videos on there right now. The most popular one is my weight loss story, which I think is titled Raw Vegan Sustained Weight Loss, or 100 Pound Sustained Weight Loss Vegan. That's what it's called. Okay. And people like that one a lot.
And how long overall did it take for the weight loss for you?
About 1.5 years, I guess, because it was from 2011, right at the beginning of the year, until, say, I guess like July or August of 2008.
Okay. It's pretty remarkable then.
Yeah. And that spring of 2012, when I had been doing a lot of work, on exercise and diet, I used to be a runner in high school, and I hadn't ran any races in many years. I went and I did a 5K obstacle course race, and I placed 13th overall.
Wow.
First race
Excellent.
in years and years, and I, didn't train like I did before, and I don't know, I was just running and running. I felt great.
Are you continuing to run a lot? 2014, you have any marathons a month?
I'm having some like structural issues, so I haven't been running, but I've been cycling and doing rollerblading, lower impact stuff.
Okay. Well, Josh, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You can look for more of Josh's story in Fruit Power Digest. Stay tuned for that. Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Brian.